Very few things last forever, but deep within our hearts we know we're forever friends, bound by love that time can't take away. Forever friends, caring in a special kind of way, heart to heart and hand in hand we'll stand to the end. Love's forever when you're forever friends. We're all children of the Father, in His keeping and His care, and the Spirit that He gives us is a love we're meant to share. We're forever friends, bound by love that time can't take away. Forever friends, sharing in a special kind of way, heart to heart and hand in hand we'll stand until the end. Love's forever when you're forever friends. And though we know it's time to say goodbye, we will always be together. And here's the reason why. Bound by love that time can't take away. Forever friends, sharing in a special kind of way, heart to heart and hand in hand we stand until the end. Love's forever when you're forever friends.
As president of the senior class of 1990, I would like to present the class gift to Dr. Hill. Our class has been fortunate to be blessed by a fundraiser arranged by a senior parent, Mr. Gary Gerard. One gift has been in operation all night, the video recorder. It's to be used to tape drama productions, sporting events, or whatever else the school desires to tape with it. The other is a new sign for the school out next to Pennsylvania Avenue, largely paid for by our class. It will be placed perpendicular to the street and well lighted for high visibility, something much needed as the school is often difficult to find for first-time visitors. It will also feature an enclosed glass case for upcoming school events. This is a scale drawing. I doubt you people in the back can see it, so you just have to wait for the real thing. It is our pleasure and privilege to present it to Lansing Christian School. As seniors, we are about to take that final step that some of us embrace with enthusiasm, while others with trepidation. We are about to walk out the doors of Lansing Christian School and end our days as students here. We'll come back to visit, but it won't be the same. A chapter in our life has ended. However, before we take that dread final step, stop and reflect on your days at Lansing Christian and what you've received from the school. An education, at least hopefully. Friendships with students and faculty. Enriching extracurricular activities like sports, the play, and spring service project. But most importantly, however, think about the spiritual nurturing you've received over the years, both in and out of classes. Realize that we have been given a special privilege among the children of God. We've received unique training to become leaders in the kingdom. Realize also that with great blessings comes great responsibility. Jesus tells us in Matthew 5 what's expected of us: to practice his commands and teach others to do the same. Think about it. This fall, we'll be on the battlefield, the campuses of this nation's colleges and universities. What will you do if your roommate invites you to a fraternity party you know will be serving alcohol, or comes in drunk at 3 in the morning? What will you say to a friend who wants an abortion, or the professor who mocks the God you profess to believe in? How will you know which job to take or who to marry if you're out of practice at knowing God's will? I challenge you. Do not rise to the challenge, but as Miss Somerville says, rise above. You have the power. Do not quench the Spirit's fire. And always be prepared to give an answer for the hope that is within you.
My vision for the class of 1990, my hopes for them, is that they'll go on and pursue development of the talents that they do have. While they are very talented, they still need to develop it more. And so I would hope that they go to college and pursue the abilities that they have, and then use those abilities and talents as they're developed in ministry to their fellow man, ministry to God. That could be in some sort of mission, or just in secular work. They could still be in the ministry to their fellow man.
I pray that as we leave Lansing Christian and begin a new leg of our race, that those who know and love us will be able to feel the same. We're pilgrims on the journey of the narrow road, and those who've gone before us line the way, cheering on the faithful, encouraging the weary. Their lives are stirring testament to God's sustaining grace. Surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us run the race not only for the prize, but as those who've gone before. Let us lead to the behind us, and heritage of faithfulness as our
This is the time of year when I get a lot of requests to write letters of recommendation for seniors. Here's an example. Here's one I wrote recently. In her years as a student at Lansing Christian School, she has gained a reputation with students and teachers as a very hardworking, kind, and capable person. Ability to organize well. Young lady of integrity. Here's another one. He's very bright and demonstrates it by his excellent language skills. Hard worker, does not give up when something becomes difficult. Self-discipline, leader among his peers. And then I always close with some sort of a statement of my expectations of the student that I write it for. How well I think they might do in that college that they've chosen, or a job, or whatever. The Bible also suggests a letter of recommendation, gives us a glimpse into a couple of young people's lives, and says kind of some similar things about them before they are selected for a very important task. The reason that they're spoken about in Scripture is that they do have a lot of talent. They have gifts that God has given to them.
And so